All right, everyone. Hello, hello. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to the live. We finally have power. This is a closed live. What I'm going to do actually right now is I'm going to write in the description box the order of the list. So I'll just refer to that every time someone's like, where am I? Who am I? That whole thing. So I'll just put all the names in the description box and I'll just be like, take a look at that. That's what place you are in line. Okay. All right, number 7. And then if I have like the strength and the serenity to continue the live after I've done all the bookings that were during the power outage, then I will book more. And then, sorry, I can't see the chat right now if you guys are chatting. I'm just fixing this up so that you guys can see what order you're in. That way I can put a lot of my focus in on the reading, because the last slide I was kind of all over the place. I almost feel like yeah, Jackson, no. I almost feel like the power outage was divine. Like, it was like obviously a storm, but I'm from LA, so I just don't believe the validity of weather, and I'm starting to learn real quick that Texas ain't playing. Texas ain't kidding. Like, when they say storm, they mean motherfucking storm. I was like, because in LA you get these fucking flash flood warnings, and it's like a fucking joke. But I'm like reading the comments. In Texas, I mean, when they say storm, they're like, hello, power outage. So I've updated the description box, you guys. So that is the order for tonight. And then I had some people book yesterday and the day before. I'm going to have to put you guys on the pre-booking list for Tuesday, which is going to be the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Okay. So I believe that was first we have Taylor for Tuesday. Tamara, you are on that list for Tuesday. I have another girl, I think her name is Sheen, I gotta double check, but I know who it is. But anyway, so look at the description box below. If you booked for the last live and I was interrupted rudely by a freaking storm, then check out the description box. You're still booked in, and that will be what place you are in line and all that stuff. Emily. Okay, so hi Tamara, how are you? Hi Karen, oh my god, I'm so glad you're here, because I was just realizing I don't have your question. You're number 1. So Karen, let me know what your question is. You got an 18 plus, I believe. Let me know if you got channeled messages, and I will start that for you. But just let me know what your question is. I'm gonna do like a little tiny collective reading, just an itty bitty, teeny weeny collective reading. It's gonna be a super chill night today, you guys, because I have a lot going on behind the scenes, a lot of off-camera bullshit. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you don't. I have exterminators coming tomorrow, so it's a big old thing. And it's not just like, oh, they come and they exterminate. It's like pack your whole fucking life up and then they exterminate, which is really hard. Like, a bitch has stuff, like lots of stuff. All right, so I'm gonna start off with a collective reading, and Karen, you got an 18 plus, channeled messages and charms. Let me know what your question is. This is gonna be just for everyone sort of tuning in, everyone watching. This is a closed live. I don't expect too much traffic on here because I literally said in the title, like, this is closed. But in case there is and anyone is tuning in, just to tune in, I'm gonna read your energy, the collective energy, and I just really like the May vibe so far. So, and then I got my nails done and they're super cute. They have flowers on them. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see them? Focus, focus, focus. No. Nope. Ah, there we are. I mean, here's the thing. My nails are super cute, but the drama after I got my nails done was just not it, bruh. Literally. Okay, Karen, I got you. You're number one, Karen. So, and then if you guys booked and you didn't get your reading, it's in the description box below what place you are in line for this live. I got you, girl. I'm so sorry about that. Honestly, nothing could get in the way of me going live, especially starting over because I'm a fucking headstrong, stubborn-ass Taurus bitch. Like, literally, my wisdom tooth has been killing me. Not my wisdom tooth, not Jackson, not my throat. Nothing could stop me except for a big-ass storm. So, here we are. Anyway, but I am going live again on Tuesday, so if you guys are just sort of tuning in and you're like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? Is she doing lives? Is she not? You can get a personal reading from me on Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo. I mean, that's my Pride Day, or half Pride Day, since I'm half Mexican. But I'm super excited about it, and I'm going to have a lot of energy because I'll be done with this whole extermination process and all this bullshit. And period. Alright, so this is just a collective reading for everyone watching and tuning in right now. What does Spirit want to tell you? We have motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it, okay? So Spirit and the fairies are calling some of y'all out. But I don't really feel like there's anything to call out because I kind of know all you guys watching right now, and I feel like you guys have been super fucking motivated. But maybe this is like a creative endeavor and a creative project that you're a little nervous about. This is sort of an energy that I've been like circling around for a while in these collected readings and in my general readings on YouTube. And it's sort of like the hesitance that comes before debuting something. Like for example, I made a fucking TikTok, and to the months that I spent thinking about it and talking about it and not doing it, yeah, time really flew by. Like, I've been talking about this to people forever, which is why, you know, if they create one like 5 seconds after me, that's kind of interesting. But yeah, and I just had a lot of fear associated to it. I was like really afraid that like I would be cyberbullied because I'm like afraid of this younger generation of TikTokers and stuff. But I was literally letting fear stop me and not propel me forward. And my guides were like, bitch, come on, like make a TikTok. Like post your tarot readings on TikTok as well. Just fucking do it. And I'm absolutely loving it. It's kind of a problem because I feel like I'm adding to the culture of like, boom, 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 now, fast, fast, fast. And like, that is just not how you do a proper reading. But it has its own uses. Like the part of it that I think is spiritual and cool is like when something is put in front of your face, like it really must be meant for you. So instead of doing like individual piles, I'm trying to like start a new technique where it's just a reading, like whatever the fuck it is. Like you don't pick a card or a pile, it's just like if you stumble across it, it's in your face for a reason. That message was meant to find you. So I'm trying to like make it spiritual, or I'm trying to find like, you know, the good part of it. But yeah, I'm just ranting and going off. But the point of this card is just motivation. So I don't think it's motivation that you guys are lacking. I think it's like hesitance is sort of filling in the gaps where action should be. And I feel like you guys really need to take action on your creative endeavors, whether it's like a little shop or a little side hustle or something you've just been merely about thinking. Now is the time to really spring into action. Okay. Ooh, I love when these cards come out. This came out earlier for myself in the self-care deck, and it was like, look for fairies. And then this is fairy spotting, and I love how redundant both those cards are, because like, technically we can argue that fairies aren't real, but technically we can argue that they could be real, and no one has really spent the time trying to prove whether they've seen them or not. Thus, the conclusion is, I don't know. I just know that this is a super inner child type card. This is really like emphasizing like being a child again, because I literally, like, I let go of things super fast. Santa Claus, fuck you. Like, Easter Bunny, fuck you. Like, all these things, I just kind of could see through it. Guys, when I was a little girl, I could not let go of fairies. Like, I held on to that belief system until I was like 13, until it was like inappropriate, and like psychiatrists were worried about the fact that I believed in fairies. Like they literally like were like telling my parents like, you're a kid believes in fairies, they need to grow up. But I just like, I couldn't let it go. And like to think they weren't real was like a crazy ideology to me, because I had spent my whole like childhood making fairy houses and like loving fairies and stuff. Come to find like fucking 10, 15 years later that my guides, some of them are fairies, and that's where all that came from, and they are fucking real. They might not be on Earth, but that's another conversation for another time. But the point of this card is two things. One, spend time with your inner child. What does your inner child like to do? That's a great energy to be in. And then another point of this card is believing is seeing. Not seeing is believing, but believing is seeing. So it's time to go fairy spotting. It said that, oh fuck, I just said it. I mean, I read this card before, but I wasn't even looking at it. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. There we go. There's the bottom line. Okay, we also have shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. Period. Like, I don't give a fuck about your clout. I don't give a fuck about what you put in front of the world, what you Photoshop, what you edit. Like, I don't care about any of that. The only thing that really truly is beautiful to me is that shine, is that light, is that spirit, is that soul. And that's what really fucking matters. So that's what I think you guys need to focus on. If you do have hesitance, or if you do have insecurities, or if you don't want to debut yourself to the world, understand that people that shine from within and from without are the ones that are rewarded the most. So we kind of live in a culture, in a society where we're constantly like reminded that people that are super fake and super snaky end up getting like the most rewards. They end up getting the most subscribers, they end up getting the most followers, and it's always like a constant reminder that like, oh, maybe if you're authentic and real, it's not like gonna be as prosperous or rewarding. But Spirit wants you to like change that belief system and wants you to understand that those people might like reach a cap, but like watch in 5 years or 10 years, sis, they're gonna stay where they are. So if you think 100,000 followers is a lot and that person has that, like, watch 5 years from now, they might still have 100,000 followers and nothing more. And and you might have like 1 million, but it's not about followers for you. It's about like being authentic and being who you are and being on your destined path. And you know, it might seem like you're kind of behind people your age or in college or wherever you like place your mark. But if you put your head down and you continue to like shine that beautiful light of yours, and you will be propelled forward, and you'd be very surprised like how much more forward you'll be. It's almost like the tortoise wins the race type of energy. So I feel like you guys really need to understand this. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. Reveal that true beauty, because honestly, honey, like people can follow like snakes all the fuck they want, and fake bitches all the fuck they want, but followers are only like this dimension, and like the third reality that we're like the third dimension that we're in, the reality that we're in, the material and tangible. But Spirit has like a bigger grasp than that, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm articulating like what I'm seeing in my head, but it's just basically the Spirit has a bigger hold on popularity than like someone who has a lot of clout, if that makes any sense. Like followers are not, they're not like 8th dimensional goals. They're not like ascension goals. They're not soul destiny goals. Like, you're not going to get to the end of your life when you're old and gray on your deathbed and think about how many followers you have. You know, you're going to think about like the people that you impacted, the people that impacted you, the love that you gave, the love that you shared. Those are the things that are going to ultimately be the most rewarding. And that's what Spirit wants you to know and focus on, is that like they're going to reward you in those ways. So the person might have more than you, or they might act like they have more than you, but trust me, honey, they go home and they're alone and no one gives a fuck about them, and they don't have a soul family, and they don't have a lover, and they don't have a dog. Now I'm being ridiculous, but like it's just, it doesn't matter. You have to shine from within. That has to be your point of focus. Just understanding that like you are worthy and you are beautiful, and the world does need someone like you. And honestly, if this is anything and means anything, it's that we do need more people like you in the world, because obviously there's way too many people that just suck. They suck. They let like their fame get to their head, and they become really cocky and like narcissistic, and like not trying to call anyone out, but like low key. Like I used to really love Stargirl, and I just think that her messages have become saturated over time, and I just really wish that was not the case. Just so for the sake of me not talking shit, I'm going to contrast her to someone else who is also equally famous, but is not that way. Like the fame has not gone to their head. I think the messages are really clear cut. So Gem Goddess, I think, is beautiful. I think she's gorgeous. I think even with all of the fame that she's received, she's staying, like, she stayed in it and with it, and like I feel like she's very authentic. So I'm gonna contrast it, because I don't think everyone that like gets followers and clout becomes like a fucking narcissist, but I do think a majority of them do, and it is something to look out for. But I used to really love Stargirl's messages, and I just felt like more recently they just don't resonate at all, and it's just because like there's a different motivation. We have friendship here. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. Ah, I love this. This is literally amazing. Okay. Hi, hello friends. This is just sort of talking about like how what really matters, like deep down inside, is the friendships and the connections that you make with other people. Like you can, you can be whoever the fuck you want to be, and that's super great, but please, like, do things for the sake of your own heart and your own love and your own light. Like, let that be the guiding light and path for you. And we have transformation. I love her. I think she's so beautiful. We have this fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. Okay, so yes, Red Rubies, transformation is uncomfortable. I think that's something we don't talk about enough. We talk about transformation, how great it is, and we know that the perks on the other side is that we're going to be a butterfly out of that caterpillar phase, but we don't talk about how fucking uncomfortable it is while we're in it. And that's why it's saying embrace it, because there's going to be times where you feel like an absolute fucking failure. There's going to be times where you feel like absolute shit, but it is going to transfer over. Like, you are going to have these days where it's not linear and the path is not clear and you're super confused about certain things. And it's just really important during those days not to be hard on yourself, to embrace it, maybe go fairy spotting or spend some time with your inner child, because there is hope. And we need you to continue to have that hope, because like I said, wow, inner child at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to pull that out. And we have flourish, fuck it, we're going to pull that out too. But it's just important, like we need you guys, like we need this energy in the world, and I think we're really lacking it, and we just need more people like you guys. We have hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can change a negative situation into a positive one. And then we have inner child, which I've sort of been hinting at, but let's read what they have to say. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Oh my gosh, you know who did something silly and fun today, and I'm super envious of them? It's fucking Neji. Neji was at the fair today, you guys. Like, do you remember fairs? Like, I don't, because like, we've been in quarantine for so long, and I can smell it. I can smell the fair. Like, and she sent me this gorgeous picture of it. Like, I'm so jealous. I don't know about you guys, but I love roller coasters. I'm a roller coaster freak. I could go on for days. I'm always the friend in the group that is like, I need more. And everyone's like fucking nauseous. They're like, I can't. I don't think I can do it. And I'm like, I need to go. I love roller coasters. But it's not to say I'm not afraid of them. I'm super afraid of them. Once I get on it, I'm like, this is a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. Okay, we have flourish. So the lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to pull some of these garden cards. We have dream, transform, twilight, and radiance. Okay, so have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. And then we have transform again. So we have transformation, transform. Rise above any situation and become the best version of you. So like I said, it's really uncomfortable, but I promise you, like, if you rise above maybe like the uncomfortable energy or the negative energy that surrounds like the discomfort, and you just hold on to that hope, and like I said, maybe distract yourself with something a little lighter, a little more playful, like, tend to your inner child. The best version of you is going to sort of flourish. We have Twilight. Surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I love that. I'm going to read that again. Twilight. Surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. Wow. Okay. I like that. Future tattoo, maybe? I don't know, bro. I really kind of like that. But yeah, it's like surrender to the times that aren't like just flat out dark. Like we're not talking like, oh, it's just so fucking dark. But we're talking about things, they're not super light. Like it's not horrible and it's not like a crisis, but it's not great. Those are the times that kind of suck the most. Like at least when things are dark, like tangible evidence that things suck. But when things are just like, and just kind of, like it's even worse than that feeling because it's not poetic, it's not romantic, it's not like, you know, like, it's just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Does anyone know what I'm saying? Am I making any sense right now? So it's like talking about like Twilight, like not actual darkness, like, and not the feeling that accompanies that, but just the feeling before it, where you're just like not comfortable and things are just not that good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys know what I'm saying. Nasia knows what I'm saying. And we have Radiance. Keep your head held high and follow the sun. Like mic drop, okay, spirit. Like what? Just, okay, yeah, mic drop. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. But like, yes, keep your head held high and follow the sun. So although it's twilight, it's dusk, it's getting dark, understand that, you know, pretty soon the sun will come out. So just hold that head up high. You're doing great, sweetie. All that great stuff. Okay, so Shanice. Dude, I was that teenager that read all of the Twilight books, all of them, and I went to these, like, this is when they had Borders, not Barnes and Nobles, but Borders. I would go to these, like, fucking meetups at Borders, and we'd all read the book together, like a bunch of fucking losers. And then I would go to all the premieres. I literally would be there at midnight at the premieres, which were so fun. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Like everyone was screaming every time someone came on like on the camera. Like it was so fun. That was such a great time in my life. But I literally like, I was such a fucking fan of Twilight. I still am. I don't give a fuck about the haters. Like the movies don't suck. Okay, bruh. All right. So we're gonna move on to the readings for tonight. If you guys don't know what place you are online, that's in the description box below. We're going to start off with Karen, go on to 18 plus, channeled messages and charms. Hi Irene, I did not go live, but you are actually, after this reading, you are number 2. I am on number 1 right now, and your place in line is in the description box, but it doesn't even matter because you're next after this. All right, so we're going to start with Karen. She's on 18 plus, channeled messages and charms. No, Irene, I didn't go live yesterday because there was a storm, and what I think is not a big deal apparently is a big deal. Apparently, so it was just not good. Okay, so Karen gave me a question, and I am looking for it. I did a lot of talking. Okay, so what's next for you and your shy guy? Will he tell you how he feels? Oh my god. I swear. Right on time too, Hunter Jackson. No, we're not doing that. What's next for your shy guy? Will he tell you how he feels? No one can tell me dogs don't speak English because I think he knows right when it's my first person and when I start reading. He knows. Like, I just did a collected reading, no problem. But the second that I'm like, all right, number 1, that's really fucking bothers me. All right, for sure, he is so shy with that hermit card. Look at him. Okay, I love how you're calling him the shy guy. So what's next for you and him? Will he tell you how he feels? I was team both of them. It's hard not to love both. Like, I love Edward and I love Jacob. I just couldn't choose. I could never choose. I mean, if I had to choose, you know I would choose the Colons, right? Okay, I was team Alice. Like, I thought she was so cool. All right, so we have the Hermit, the Emperor, the Star. Okay, Karen. We have the Six of Wands. He got on my nerves in the later books. Like, there's this one book, what book was it, Eclipse or something, where it was like 3 chapters dedicated to Jacob because, or even more than that, because Edward had left her, or he was like isolating himself from her, and that's when she tried to do all these dangerous things to get his attention. That shit annoyed me. I was like, can we forward? I was like, I'm over like hearing about Jacob. Ow! Did you just bite my fucking toe? Stop it. Jack. Sorry. That like made me drop all my cards because that hurt. Okay. Stop it. What's next for you and your shy guy? What's next for you? Is this what I think it is? Okay. It's like blood from his nose into the cup. Okay. Jackson. Enough. All right, Karen, we're having a hard time getting that last card. Spirit wants me to talk already. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. So, what's next for you and your shy guy? I mean, he's definitely shy as fuck. He really admires you and really puts you on a pedestal, and that might also trigger him into being even shyer, because they think so many like feelings about you, and like they're already shy. So it's like you got this really shy person who has these really crazy feelings for you. I mean, we have the Star, we have the Queen of Swords. Like, this person is super attracted to you, and I feel like, hold on, I'm trying to pull up your question again. I feel like okay, so I feel like what's next for you two is they're gonna act on their feelings. Like, they have this kind of set in their mind, but they do have to talk themselves up. This person is very shy, they're very nervous about it, they don't usually do this, they don't usually feel this way. But they have been really working on sort of their own personal power. I don't think they're like spiritual like we are, like they're listening to tarot card readings and stuff, but I do think in their own sort of way, they are talking themselves up, and it could be like connecting with friends or whatever it is, because they really want to express to you how they feel. The reason they haven't earlier is not because there's a lack of feelings and thoughts, but because you're the Star, because they put you on a pedestal. Maybe you didn't ask to be put up there, but they definitely put you up there, and they look up to you, and you're like this distant thing. They feel like they can't have you, but they're starting to step into their power with the Emperor here and be like, you know what? I want her, like that's mine. And it's because also they have evidence, and they also feel like I do feel like this person's very logical and very rational. Like, they think a lot, maybe they overthink, maybe they have Virgo in their chart. But I feel like with the Six of Wands here, like, now they're kind of like, okay, like you know what, like I need to go after her because I really like her and I really see success here. And okay, can we talk about the body here? Because damn, like, this person really is attracted to you. Like, they just want to take a whole ass look at you. They're like, can I tie your hands up real quick so I can just take a whole ass look at your fucking body? Like, they're overwhelmed by like the sexual feelings they have for you. They're overwhelmed by the feelings they have for you. But you know what? Like, they're gonna take it slow, and they're gonna see how this goes with the Page of Cups. Like, they're just gonna put it out there, and hopefully you reciprocate. Hopefully you want them back the way that they want you. But they don't want to wait anymore because they see that you have solidarity. Wow, we have trust. They see that you're good on your own. So like, if they fuck this up, they're gonna really just lose you, period, because you're already the Star. You're already pretty far from them. You're already pretty up there. So they're like, if I don't act on this, like, she's already good on her own. Like, I'm just gonna lose it, like, completely. Like, she's just gonna get sick of my bullshit, my games. But I like how this person is thinking with the Emperor. I really do. I respect it. Like, they're really gonna step up to the fucking plate and just be like, you know what? This is it. This is how I feel. Let's fucking do this shit. You got trust. So the situation is calling for you to have trust. And with the Queen of Swords, I feel like, yes, they're kind of nervous about your reaction. Like, they don't know how you're gonna receive them. Maybe they feel like you play hard to get, or maybe they feel like you play the game well, or maybe you don't share with them what you share with us here on the group chat, so they just think you're super mysterious, like they don't know how to interpret like you, but it's because like they're overthinking, one, and then two, it's because they're also so attracted to you, so they're sort of thinking with their dick. But yeah, give this connection a chance, trust in the connection, because this is definitely worth waiting for. Also, I'm sorry about my dog, but I swear to God, he was like not doing nothing before starting this live. Okay. We don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. In passion, magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Okay, I'm being so called to channel right now, so let's fucking do this person's channeled messages. Wait, you got charms though. Okay, hold on. Let's do the charms. Hold on, spirit. Hold your horses. Let's do the charms first. I need to get like a charm board because these motherfuckers go everywhere. Guys, I had the weirdest dream last night. I can't stop thinking about it. Okay. Yeah, this person might be religious. So in their own way, they have spirituality. Maybe they're like trying to talk to God about the situation with the Hermit card. In their own way, they're trying to build themselves up and try to get advice. We have Q, B, H, S, L, and V. We have the star again, which is to me like, we have the star 3 times, 4 times. No, 3 times. Well, 3 times plus the card. And that's literally, to me, it's just like you're a fucking star in their eyes. Like you're like this beautiful, incredible fucking thing. And oh my God, don't ask for my dreams. It was weird, you guys. If I say it, and you guys are gonna think I'm weird as fuck. It was just weird. Like, well, I can't say it. And then we have the love charm twice. Oh my God. Yeah, this person like really feels good energy with you and feels like they're good luck charm. They feel like they just, if they fuck this up, they really lost a good thing that was handed to them, maybe even from God, and that's what they truly believe. And they feel like thus far, they've only given you half of their heart, and they're kind of excited to fully give you half of their heart. I love this t-shirt charm because it's like they want to wear their heart on their sleeve. Fuck it, they want to wear their heart on the outside of the shirt. That's what they want. So yeah, I feel like with the peace sign here, like this person just thinks that you're their peace, they think that you're their star, and you're their luck charm, and they don't want to like fuck this up. They really, really don't. Ah, I love this. Those are great charms. Okay, so let's do your channeled messages. Well, I had a dream that my parents got a divorce. My parents have been married for 35 years, and they're probably gonna die together. And it was the weirdest fucking thing because it wasn't like they got a divorce like and I was a kid in the dream. It was like right now, and my dad met someone else and she was like a sugar baby, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And I hated this bitch. I don't even know who she was, but I was just like, I don't accept you as anything. And it was just the weirdest thing because like, if you guys knew my parents, like if you knew my dad too, like they're gonna like stay old and die together, and that's already, they just retired, that's like their whole plan. So it was just like a weird fucking dream. So, and then I had like a fucking another dream that was like, I was in Miami and it was hot. I like wore the wrong clothes. I brought like a parka and it was like so fucking hot. And it was like my first time in Miami and I'm just like, what? But yes, I digress. Okay, so channeled messages. Jack, come on, stop. Please, just leave me alone. Jack, let's stop. I really want to take things to the next level, and I'm actually very excited about it. I'm super nervous, but I know that you really got it good on your own, and I know that you don't need me, and part of that is why I'm so attracted to you, because you just really are such an abundant person, and I really feel like you're just a blessing that has come into my life. I feel like God put you in my life, and I don't want to mess that up. Like, if this is a blessing, like, who am I to refuse it? Who am I to, like, act like I know better than God? And I really feel like you just are meant for me, and I think this is going to be a great relationship too. I think that our lives are very similar and can really work out together, and I also think that, like, you know, I'm just ready to take this leap of faith with you, because my passion is so much stronger than sort of my logical mind. And, you know, when I get down to it and when I talk to my friends about it, like, you are already my best friend, and we're already so close to each other. Like, we already tell each other everything, that, like, the only thing that is next is to really make this official. Like, you are my lover, and you're an empress, and you're bomb as fuck, and, like, I don't know, I just think you're so sexy too, and I really feel like we could manifest a really great life together. I feel like I'm gonna be more motivated to, like, step up to the plate and provide for you, and I just really, like, am passionate about doing that. Like, I've never felt this way about anyone before, and in fact, at times, like, I've been in really shitty situations with past women that were really unstable and ultimately left me just, like, being very confused, but you bring out something else in me where I, like, see justice. Like, I see harmony. I see us going all the way. I love your booty, by the way. I'm super attracted to you. I can't stop being attracted to you. There's just something really fucking attractive about you. And I know I'm not the only... Don't you dare! Jackson! Sorry. Like, my sweater is on my chair, and he started to grab it by the sleeve and was about to take it somewhere and, like, destroy it. Get away from me. I feel like you have a lot of options, and I feel like if I don't act on you quick, like, you know, who wouldn't want to get to you, right? Who wouldn't want to put you up there? Who wouldn't want to, like, be in a relationship with you? And I just think, like, I would be really fucking sad and really fucking hurt, and I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I lost you. If that happened and someone else took you, like, I don't know what I'd do with myself. So I'm just taking this the way that I think I should, and I'm enjoying, like, going on a date with you, dating with you, and I just feel like, again, like, God put you in my life for a reason. So I'm just excited to see where this goes. Oh my gosh. All right, so yes, love this. Wow, amazing. All right, Karen, and literally as I was channeling, I saw this, and I've never seen, like, the author, I just never paid attention, but her name is Karen, so I just thought that was, like, a... Thank you, though. All right, Karen, so we are going to move on, and we are going to do Irene. Irene, you are next. If you guys are sort of watching and you're wondering what place you are in line and you booked up the last live, make sure you go into the description box below. I have listed your name in the order in which you are in. Hi, Irene, how are you? Give me a second. I'm going to pull up your question. Okay, so Irene, you got a regular deck pool and channeled messages. Will anything happen with your ex, or should you just move on? He keeps coming back into my life, and you don't know if that means something. We might see each other next week. Ooh, girl, the tea. Okay. All right. Hi, cutie. Thanks for your paw. Thank you. I don't want to play with you, my cutie, though. I love you. You know, just... Oh, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. All right, so will anything happen with your ex, or should you just move on? He keeps coming back into your life and you just don't know if that is a sign or if it means something. Okay. Whew. Yeah, I got you. I got the channel messages. So to start, we have strength. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Interesting. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Tower. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Pentacles. And the Chariot in reverse. Interesting. Okay. Whoa. I'm using the oracle to clarify, but it just made me more fucking confused. Ah! Sorry. Oh my god, I have a funny like video idea, and it's the difference. It's like if oracle was a person and if tarot was a person, they are 2 different type of bitches, like for sure, for sure. Okay. All right. Okay, so yeah, you're like, I'm confused too. Like, bitch, tell me the answers. All right, trying to figure it out. I feel like, fuck. Okay, what? I'm being thrown off by the 6 of Cups here and strength. All right. Okay. I mean, fuck. Do you seriously want me to answer this question? I mean, I'll be blunt if you want me to. I think you should cut this person off. I think you should move on. I think you should energetically separate yourself from them. I understand why you wouldn't. I understand that they're probably coming back like with all these promises, all this love. They're probably talking about marrying you, being a soulmate. They might quite possibly be a soulmate, but that doesn't mean that all soulmates are end all be all. It doesn't mean that we're gonna marry them and have kids with them. It just means that they were literally like put on our path for us to learn some sort of lesson, whether that is a positive one or a negative one. And some of them are platonic and some of them are romantic, but I just feel like this is an experience that came and went, and now it's time for you to have strength and cut this person off and move on. They have a lot of promises, and I see that they're like trying to show you the world and give you the world, but they are not backed by anything tangible, because even if they have all this love for you, King of Cups, even if they really are gonna like love bomb you and like tell you they love you and all these things, like they have no follow through. We have the 5 of Cups at the very fucking end of all this spread. Like not only do they don't have follow through, 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 and they're gonna keep telling you, like even when they don't follow through, that things are great and they're gonna do so great and they're gonna like be awesome. Then you find yourself like 10 months later and they still have no follow through. This person is like not doing well financially either, and they don't have a lot to give you, and Spirit is saying that like, not that things are about money and not that money is connected to love, but they're just saying that you like kind of deserve better. Like you deserve someone that will like take you out on a date and like spend some money on you, and like, and the only reason that we're mentioning money is maybe because you do that, maybe because you're the one that does that, and you deserve for that to be reciprocated to you. Like not like, I'm not promoting like being a fucking sugar baby or whatever the fuck. I'm just saying that, you know, you are the type of person that will pay for a date or shower someone with gifts. So you just kind of deserve the same exact energy that you give. You know, you just get that back. And I'm just channeling right now, so that might like personally be for you instead. It's not really like my view on love, but yeah, I feel like this person, like, yes, they do love you and they do have feelings for you, but it doesn't matter, because trust me, Irene, lots of people will love you and have feelings for you because you're bomb as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is like, you get to pick and choose from the litter. You get to kind of decide like what you want in your life energetically, what you really want to marry. When you think about marriage with this person. It shouldn't stress you out. It shouldn't be like, I'm fucking stressed. Do I marry them? Do I not? It should just be like, yeah, I want to. Like, that's it. That's all there is to it. And, you know, for some people, you only do that thing once. So make it special, make it right, get everything off your fucking list. Check the fuck off, you know? You don't want to settle for any less than what you deserve. So let's pull some more Oracle. Yeah, being 21, like, bitch, do not get married anytime soon. Okay, we have surrender. And we have sexual union. Jack, you're fucking crazy. Okay, surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go, and all will work out. Beautiful. And then we have sexual union. Okay. Interesting. Okay, Page of Pentacles to clarify. Ace of Wands. Alright, so you're going to get some love offers coming into your life pretty soon. You're going to get some, like, sexual love offers. They might be casual, but just embrace it. You have, like, a really great energy around you, and it's, like, it's a magnet to a lot of people. Your aura is just, like, giving off all these good pheromones. So enjoy it and embrace it and try to release this person. Maybe you got to get under someone and get over someone. I don't fucking know. But no judgments. All God's children. Alright, let's do your channeled messages. Ow, Jack, come on. Woo. Oh my, he got to say things. He wants to say things. Uh-huh. Trying to act like King of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. I know you have a lot of options, and I know you're out kind of having a good time with your friends, but like in all seriousness, I really feel like I can be better to you. I feel like we could really have something solid. I feel like I've learned from my mistakes. Like, you know, I just have realized that we have a good thing. I don't want to ruin it, you know. I want to continue it. I want to fulfill it. I don't know. I want to like provide for you and show you that I'm like the person for you if you will give me that chance. I think you're so beautiful and so smart, and I just like, I feel like there's going to be a lot of success here. I feel you kind of like pulling away from me, and I know that you have your own things going on and you're really busy, and I know that you're working on your healing and your own happiness and stuff, but I really feel you pulling away from me, like you don't believe that we can have stability, like you don't believe that we can actually be something, and I want to prove to you and show you that we can. I want to like show you that I can change, and that this situation can change, and that we can be partners and like equals and best friends and stuff. But I feel like you're unsure about me, and I want to give you more balance like I didn't in the past, and I feel like we were destined to meet, and I feel like, you know, you should give me a chance because I'm going to do things right this time. I know I didn't do what I said I was going to do in the past, and it's just because I was struggling with some things, and I'm still struggling a little bit, but I still mean what I say. Like, I don't know. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to let you go. You're so beautiful, and I wish you would just give me another chance. I see that you have a lot of options and stuff, and it kind of scares me that you're going to move away from me and move towards those options and manifest better for yourself. But I don't know. I wish you would let me like have another chance so that we can try to rebuild and work on like what we might have lost or what we could still have. Oh my god. And then we have the sun in reverse. Like, bruh. That is a lot. Like, that is a lot of ifs, ands, and ums. Like, when I was channeling him, I just got a lot of breath. Not a lot of, like, word. I don't know how to explain it. There's not a lot of, like, believability to what was being said. Which was interesting. Okay. Moving on. So, Irene, you deserve so much more. And like I said, and I mean, not even me, Spirit said, you could really like have your pick of the litter. Like you could get anything that your heart desires, because you are beautiful and you're worthy of all of it. So understand that, but take this as a compliment. Like your ex wants you back because clearly you weren't the fucking problem. I think it was like a quote from Rihanna, and she was like, I just think it's like funny how none of my exes are married or have children. So clearly no one else wants them. Okay, Kaila, you are in the description box. If everyone is sort of joining in and watching right now, I have your place in line in the description box below. We're gonna move on to Alyssa, who is next. So let me pull up your question, Alyssa. Jackson, you're slobbering all over me. You're literally in my face, cutie. I love you. Okay, Alyssa. Oh my god, what? Okay, what? So you just invested in a hair care and skincare business. You want to know what's in store for you for the rest of 2021. Will you get a lot of shmoney? Ooh. Okay, you got a regular deck pool. What kind of skincare? I have been literally looking for, like, what skincare line, bitch? Tell me all the secrets. Okay, I've been looking for a new skincare line. I'm over the one that I have right now. Like, they have failed me miserably. Okay, which is the worst? Isn't that the worst? Like, when you believe in something and, like, you break out. Okay, interesting. We have a 5 of Swords, a 5 of Wands in reverse. We have Temperance and the Sun. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. 4 of Wands. Okay, hi. So, the reason why I felt like this was interesting, because with these beautiful cards, why come out at all? You know, like, why the 5 of Swords, why the 5 of Wands? Like, why does that even need to come out in reverse? Even if it's in reverse, like, why, you know, why are you here? So to me, it makes me feel like, this camera is crooked. It makes me feel like there's some sort of struggle, or there's some sort of something that came before this success that you're about to encounter. Maybe you had a lot of hesitance about investing in this business. Maybe you invested everything you have and it was a very risky move. Maybe you were just broke. Maybe, I don't know what it was. But I feel like there is a contrast here, like between the stress and being overwhelmed and then what is to come. I mean, Temperance, this is Spirit saying be patient with your goals, because, you know, patience and then releasing your expectations on the outcome is going to be really beneficial to you. But holy shit, with the Sun, stop, cutie babe, stop it, please, I don't want to be licked. Thank you. I just got a spray tan, and he's like trying to lick off my spray tan, and then I'm gonna like finally wash it off, or it's finally gonna like set, and there's gonna be marks on me that are like not, you know, like, have you ever cried after a spray tan? I've done that. And then there's like streams of tears like marked on your neck. Okay, stop it, please, leave me alone. Okay, sorry, Alyssa. Stop it! Jack. Okay, I feel like so Jackson is literally like such a boy's boy, and I'm such a girly girl, and like the contrast just gets on the nerves. Like the other day sorry, I'm totally interrupting your reading, but the other day I wore this really cute tracksuit and it was all white, and that was the day he decided to go into the fucking mud and then ran into me, getting mud all over my cute new tracksuit. Like, like we're opposites. Okay, anyway, moving on. So yeah, I just feel like what is to come for you, Alyssa, is like you are really going to flourish. Like 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands, the Sun, like you're gonna kill it. Like all of your investment, all of your hard work is gonna pay off. So this is an absolute yes. Like you are gonna be abundant, things are gonna be really good for you, and you should feel really proud of yourself. I feel like after getting this reading, what you need to do is take a deep breath and just release, because like you had the courage to do something really bold, and it took a lot of strength and a lot of confidence to like conquer your fears, because I do see that there was a lot of fears, a lot of indecision, like it stressed you out, the thought of like investing in something where you were like, I can't lose, like I can't, stop it. You're like, I can't get worse than this, is sort of the energy, and you persevered and you're trusting in the universe. I mean, hello, and now you're going to really see the benefits of that, like the payoff of that, which is so gorgeous. There's something very pure about this, because you had this resilience, like you kept the faith, you kept going, and instead of just like keeping the faith and keeping going, you also like had positivity, you also had a smile on your face, and you also had really good intentions. And Spirit is saying something about having good intentions surrounding this money as well. So maybe you like, I know you're joking about like buying shoes and clothes, but I feel like all jokes aside, like you are intending on helping, I'm hearing family or people out or something out, like charity, and like using your resources for good. And that's another reason why Spirit is going to be rewarding you. So this is really beautiful energy, Alyssa. Like you should be so proud of yourself. That was such a great move to make, a very courageous one, in fact. So go, Alyssa. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next person, which is Anne. And I'm so sorry, Anne, I know that you were with Emily and you were like waiting for your reading. That usually never happens, so I'm really, really sorry about that. But let's do it now. I'm gonna pull up your reading really quick. Okay, on Cash App. Or Venmo, my bad. Oh, my cutie babes, I don't want your paw. Okay, so you got an 18 plus, channel messages, timeline cards, and pendulum swing. Oh my God, Emily. Okay, I was gonna say, yes, I'm so glad you're with her. Let me know what the question is, because I'm not seeing it in the caption. But let me get my pendulum and everything. Ah, these nails. They're so cute, but I can't pick anything up. Okay. Okay. All right, so let me know what your question is, Anne. You are on 18 plus, channeled messages, pendulum swing, and timeline cards. Okay, how can you gain the best clarity in your love life? How can you gain the best clarity in your love life? We have the 6 of Swords to start, the 3 of Cups in reverse. We have the Moon. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Okay, all right. Is it the Nine of Cups in reverse? No, I didn't think so. Okay, so Spirit wants you to get out of a chasing energy. Not that you're in a chasing energy, not that like you're chasing after people or anything, but it's almost like the opposite of that. They really want you to be on the other side of that. They really want you to step into a more attracting energy. And that attracting energy basically entails just not giving a fuck about anything but yourself. So maybe you're super empathic and sensitive and sweet, and so like if someone is really nice to you, you'll be like, hi, how are you, whatever, like you'll give them the time of day. Like you're the friend at the bar where like the guy comes up to you, to your group of friends, and you're like, they're all being weird, and you're like, oh, cool, and you're just being really fucking nice, but the friend in the group that you need to be is the one that's like, bitch, get the fuck out of here, like, who the fuck are you? Like, you need to not be interested at all. And I'm not saying that it's like you're talking to this person, this is a metaphor, by the way, because you're interested. It's more because you're energetically, like, too nice. And Spirit wants you to get into more of a bad bitch energy where you're like, nah, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm bomb.com and I deserve this and I deserve that and I'm not gonna settle. So it's almost like just doing you, putting your head down, like raising your standards extremely and working on yourself, and then you would see how much around your love life just fucking changes and how much more clarity there's gonna be. With the Moon, I do see a lack of clarity, so I do feel like the connections that were in your life or are in your life, like, they just lack in so many different ways, and it's almost due to the fact that you just need to, like, not even bother with it. Like, the fact that you would want clarity is Spirit saying, like, you're not gonna get it, which is interesting. It's kind of like, Spirit be like that. Like, we have the Moon card, and it's like, oh, I want clarity in my love life, and Spirit's like, no, I'm not gonna give it to you. I don't want you to have clarity because I don't want you to even care or focus on your love life. I need you to focus on your coin, on your money, and the rest will, on your own personal happiness, and the rest will follow. The Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups, like, people are going to be very passionate about you, and like, they already are. Like, people are very attracted to you. There's people that want to take you out on dates, and I feel like something about your love life is going to dramatically improve because you're just going to be feeling really good about yourself. It's almost going to be like, yeah, like, look at the middle finger. It's no coincidence in this deck that we're using this deck. It's the Ace of Wands, and it's literally like, fuck you, like, I'm working on my coin, I'm working on my money, like, I don't give a fuck about anything. And then watch all the fucking people flood your DMs, and then watch all the people flee towards you. I do see you going on a couple of dates and having lots of options. Like, many people are gonna be like, hey, wanna get a drink? There's just gonna be an energy that surrounds you when you step into an attracting energy that's just very attracting. People, whoa, those cards fell. And Spirit wants you to know that they didn't put like a lack of clarity in your life because you don't deserve love. You deserve love. You just need to understand that you deserve it. Like, you just need to understand that you need to raise your standards, and you need to not to settle for less or settle for things that make you question yourself. Like, you need to put yourself in check. Like, Jack, stop. Please stop it. You're very, very attractive. Spirit knows it, everyone knows it, and it's time that you start believing that. Woo, the energy. And the pendulum, it literally prompted the pendulum. I don't know if you want to take that as a sign, so whatever the pendulum lands on is maybe meant for you. We have romantic feelings, we have children, and reconciliation. Stop it, I'm serious. Oh my God, we have definitely. So I don't know if you had a question, what that question was. The card bumped into the pendulum, but I feel like that's a sign and then you got the answer definitely. But there is someone from your past trying to come in, and Spirit said that, like, just ignore them. Like, the reason they're coming back in is because, like, you deserve love and you're very attractive. Like, who wouldn't want to come in? Who wouldn't want to come back? Like, there's a lot of people that have romantic feelings for you. But you're just going to be breaking the hearts. Okay, we have definitely for should you trust them. I don't know. Okay, let's pull the pendulum. Maybe that was the pendulum saying definitely to everything I was saying, that you're going to be like getting a lot of fucking love offers, because as soon as I turn the attention to should you trust them, we got unrequited love, free yourself. Now I'm putting the pendulum focus on that. So let's see what it says. Try again. Should you trust them? Should she trust him? Okay, for your timeline cards, we have a couple of months and 1 month. Okay, so 1 to 2 months, something significant is going to happen, whether it's like all of this sort of good energy coming in for you. Maybe it's directly related to something that you're asking about. We have ask a friend, Emily. Help me out here. Okay, we got ask a friend. I don't know. Little sketch. All right, let's do channel messages. So, okay, we got ask a friend. So, Emily will set you straight. She might know the answer. I don't know. Doesn't look like Spirit wants to give us like a straight answer here. Okay. All right, so let's do your channel messages. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Sorry, I'm channeling. Sorry. I was about to pull a spread and then I was like, wait a minute. I'm very conflicted about what to do, where to go from here. I feel like there's just a lot of chaos and drama and like just a lot has gone down, and I don't feel like we're in a good place right now. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like you're not that interested anymore, or the passion is gone, and I don't know how to fix it. Like at the same time, like I'm wondering how I could fix it, because I really like don't want you to think I'm playing games with you. I don't want you to think that this is not legitimate or real, because it is, and it means something to me, but I'm just not at a time in my life where I can give anything to you, and I don't think I can like give you the type of love that you deserve or that you feel like you deserve, and I don't know how to like provide that for you. I think you're so attractive, and I think you're so sexy, and I love that booty, but I just can't like date you and like be in a relationship with you in the way that you want. And it's not to say that like maybe later down the line we can't have that, because I do feel like maybe we could, but it's just right now I'm kind of isolating myself from the world. It's not even just you, it's like everyone. Like I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know where I'm going. I feel like a failure. Like I feel like I'm not headed towards anything great. Like I just, like I feel like I'm disappointing myself and my family, and this is just not where I thought I would be right now. Like I'm just in a really bad place, and I'm dealing with some things that I'm like really like I have like I have struggles and like things that I have not told you about, that like I have addictions and like just things I gotta work through. There's things that I really gotta work through. And I feel like if I have you in my life, it would be me involving you in those things. And I can't live with myself if I do that, because I honestly don't know if I can do more damage. Like I think I fucked up quite a bit and like enough. And I think I need to like separate myself from you so that we could maybe be together again before like I fuck things up completely, because you really are my saving grace and you really are someone that I'm super passionate about. I just cannot give to you like anything, because honestly I can barely give to myself, and I am in a really shit place, in a really shitty mood, and I don't know, I'm just not liking my life right now. But I think you're so attractive, and I really, really adore you, and I think you're amazing, beautiful, and sexy, but I just think that if I continue down this road, I'm gonna keep confusing you, and I'm gonna keep fucking this up, and like, then I'm gonna completely lose you, and then I'll never be able to like fix this ever again. So I'm sorry. Whew. Holy shit. I don't even know this person. Like, they barely came up in the reading that we did, but like, this person is dealing with some addiction, and if you felt like there was a third-party situation, there might be. I don't think so. I think that third-party situation has more to do with like an addiction or work or something, but I don't think it's a person. I think it's like a problem for sure. But they are so ashamed of it that they don't know how to express it to you. So it's probably coming off as secretive and sketch, but it's not that they are hiding someone, it's that they're hiding something, if that makes any sense. So yeah, or at least that's what I got from it. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Emily. I'm like, with that said, so Emily, you got a regular deck pool and channeling from spirit. So let me know, gorgeous, what your question is. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was like regular plus 8. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so the regular deck pool, you want to just know what spirit has to say for you, and then for the 18 plus, are you going to tell me what that question is? Is that how you want to do it? Jackson, if my tan comes out crazy because you're fucking licking me in random spots, I swear I'm coming for you. Stop it. So Emily, let me know if, okay, so regular with channel from spirit is what is the blockages in the relationship between Lucas and you. And then you're gonna tell me the 18 plus that you want. I just want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Make sure it's all good. Okay, got you, girl. All right, so regular channeled from spirit is what blockages are in the relationship between Lucas and you. To start, we have the Eight of Cups, the High Priestess, Judgment, Queen of Wands in reverse, the Two of Wands, why are you, leave me alone, you're so clingy. Literally. Why are you so clingy? Like, he's been sitting here staring at me like this forever. Not that he's not freaking adorable. Like, you're so cute. You're so cute, but you're just crazy, you know? Oh, thanks. Thanks for the paw. Jack. I don't want your paw. I don't want it. Okay. Crazy dog. My poor baby. He just wants way more affection. Okay, so, I know, right? Shanice, he's really on me, like, just, and this is stop it, Jack. What's bothering me, what's really killing me is he keeps licking me, although that's great and stuff. He's licking my tan off of me. I'm gonna look all sorts of crazy. Okay. But do you know how hard it is to get an even distribution of tan? Okay, so what blockages are in this connection with you and Lucas? So, I feel like you know the answer to this, and that's sort of what Spirit is highlighting with the High Priestess, that you should really trust your intuition. I feel like okay, there's a few things. The first is that you're in the middle, like you have one foot in the door right now, and this is all energetically. You have one foot in the door, one foot out the door. You're like, should I stay, should I go? And you're constantly in this energy of like, I'm kind of over it, I'm kind of not, I'm kind of over it, I'm kind of not. And that is manifesting itself into a situation where you are quite literally stuck in the middle. The second thing, and that's that Two of Wands clarifying the Eight of Cups. The second thing is a lack of confidence, a lack of self-esteem with yourself. Not that like you lack self-esteem in general, but just within this connection as far as how they view you. Like, it's like you're doing great and you're really confident and you're affirming your like reality and your existence, and then he says something that fucks your shit up. It's like, or maybe aside from that, with the King of Cups clarifying, it also represents that like you need validation from this person, and they're not the person to validate you. I mean, they should, because like a great man for you should build you up like the queen that you are. But Spirit is saying that that is creating a blockage because you guys sort of have a twin flame duo or dynamic. You sort of are mirroring each other, and there's two edges to that sword. The mirroring each other in twin flame dynamics that is positive is when you guys are both mirroring each other in a positive way. And then the negative aspect is when you guys are mirroring each other in a negative way. So it's like if this person is looking to you for reassurance, you're looking to them for reassurance, you're both stuck in this cycle where you guys are definitely like both insecure about each other, about the situation. You know what I'm saying? So instead of you being like, I'm great, I'm awesome, and then being like, you're great, you're awesome, you guys are in the opposite energy. Like, this person is not giving you what you need to feel good and feel confident, and it's almost like thus manifesting again. So there's two really big things here that are causing a huge blockage in this connection, and it has to do with a lack of self-confidence and trust in yourself without validation from this person, and then it also has to do with being 1 foot in, 1 foot out, that kind of energy. So it's like you kind of intuitively know, you'll listen to tarot readings and you'll be like, should I stay, should I move on, should I go? And you'll get one answer one day, you'll get a different answer the other day, and you just are constantly in this energy of like not knowing. And Spirit wants you to get out of that energy. They want you to always know. With Temperance, we have codependency. So there's a bit of toxicity in this connection. Wow, we have love yourself first. And it's materializing in it because Spirit wants you to love yourself first. And when you, I mean, I know it's so much easier said than done. Like, trust me, this is such an easy cliche thing to say. Like, love yourself first. Like, it's obviously really fucking difficult to do that. But it's almost like necessary to separate yourself from this person's energy because they're definitely not helping you with that process. And you need help with that process. Like, you need to surround yourself by people who are going to help you feel more confident about yourself. Not that you should rely on other people for self-love and confidence, but just that, like, it does matter who you surround yourself by. I mean, like, we were talking about it in the group chat this morning. Like, choose your friends wisely. Choose people that build you up. Choose people that encourage you and, like, not copy you and take from you and, like, give you credit on nothing. And it's the same thing with this relationship. Like, this person needs to, like, it's almost like you trigger them into also being insecure, and it's like this cycle that keeps manifesting. And it's important that you step out of this energy because right when you do, there's gonna be new love. And it could be soulmate love too. Ooh. Passion. Okay, yeah. And then trust. So it's like you're gonna have something about you that is just gonna be magnetic and very attracting, and people are really going to want to just be a part of that. We have, like, you know, passion. Magnetic and seductive qualities surround you at present. Enjoy it, and transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So it's really, really gorgeous. So trust in the situation because it is going to, like, you're going to manifest new love, it seems like, and it's going to be soulmate love. It's going to be something really valuable. So okay, so you want an 18 plus, pendulum, and extra oracle. Okay, so you want to know what would be a good first date idea. Sis, I don't think Spirit wants you to be with this person. I'm gonna be real honest. I'm not gonna read these cards and, like, be fake about it. Like, this person does not have anything to give you. So if I'm being super honest, like, I feel like this person doesn't even want to go on a date. I feel like they want to fuck. And I don't like that. Like, although, like, I'm all about, like, slutting it up, like, I don't like this person's energy right now. Like, I don't think that they have tangible, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not like, they're not thinking about a date. You know what I'm saying? They're not thinking about a vacation or like getting you alone. They're thinking about that booty. They're thinking about you in lingerie. They're thinking about fucking you. And although that is great because they're super attracted to you, like it doesn't answer your question. And I want to answer your question, but Spirit is not with it. I mean, the good news is they're super attracted to you, so you have nothing to really be insecure about. Like, this person not reciprocating or not giving you what you want isn't because of a lack of attraction. It's not because something is wrong with you. It's not because you're not fucking gorgeous and sexy. It's because they suck. Or they might not suck, but they lack the maturity or the emotional depth. They have like a novice sort of energy to them, and it's a little boyish, and it's not necessarily their fault. Like, they don't have bad intentions with the King of Pentacles in reverse. It's just that they don't know any better, or maybe didn't have a good father figure or mother figure, and they just don't really know how to treat a queen the way a queen needs to be treated. So I don't think this top row is Spirit, is them thinking this way about you. I think it's Spirit acknowledging that, like, this is a no-go, like, red flag type of situation. And this person doesn't really have the financial backing to like take you out on dates and treat you the way that you deserve. Maybe they're fronting. I do see that this person is fronting and acting like they're cool, but they're not. And financially, I mean. And you deserve better. And whatever better is coming, whether it's with this person or not, is worth waiting for. So like this person, I have seen people change, and I have seen situations transform, and I fully believe in it. Especially a twin flame dynamic. Like, it has the opportunity to ascend and evolve rather than like a regular basic ass dynamic. But right now at this point in time, I'm not seeing that at the moment. Like I said, this person lacks the emotional depth that they're even doing something wrong, or that they don't even know like what they're doing. They're just being really boyish. Like, they're very attracted to you. They think you have really an incredible body. They love your hips. They think they're really beautiful. They love your titties. They really want to, like, they love that ass. That's a big, big thing. And they love your personal style. Like, they think you're really stylish and really beautiful, and they want to see you in lingerie and stuff. They're definitely fantasizing about you, but like, Spirit is not giving me first date information. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna pull some timeline. We have a year and a half. What the fuck? What does that mean? That might be Spirit saying like they might come back, but you might have moved on by then. And not like come back as like they're leaving your life right now, but just like it might click in their head that they need to do way better. Like, I've seen situations where it's like, yeah, you could entertain them, like you could. Wow, 2.5 years. There's something about this 2-year time frame that is like being emphasized a lot here. I don't mean to like be triggering or anything, because no one wants to hear 2 years for anything, but that might fit in a place where you know exactly what it means. Maybe it just represents that like you could wait and wait and wait and wait for this person, and they might never really show up for you the way that you need them to. Like, they might be very attracted to you, like they might really love you and care for you and all these things, but they don't know how to really give that to you. And I think that's what Spirit is emphasizing. Like, because they don't have bad intentions, you know, you could entertain them, but then you would find yourself 2 years later, and there would be like, oh my God, definitely. And then we have honeymoon. I was going to say something about a trip. I love that. I love that. So, yeah. Yes. Yeah. You should go on the motherfucking trip, girl. Yes. Love it. Okay. Go on the trip, have fun, do you, boo, hot girl summer, get vaccinated, all that great shit. And you are clearly fucking bomb as fuck. Like, they're gonna miss out. They really are. But again, I mean, I just want to keep emphasizing, I don't think this person's a bad person. Like, I don't think they have shitty intentions like some other guys that I read for. I just think that they kind of like are clueless. Like, they just don't know better. So that's just kind of the energy. Okay, so Let's move on. I love you, Emily. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for joining the live. I'm going to move on to Monae. Okay, let me pull your question up, love. You're on PayPal, my red rubies. What? You're bored? You're bored in the house and the house bored? Okay, so you got 18 plus and channeled messages. What does the universe want? I know you're red rubies. Okay, what does the universe want you to know right now? And I also saw your comment earlier. What's making me break out is fucking stress, yeesh. And so if anyone has a remedy for stress, I'm drinking a lot of water and I'm trying to like do some grounding work, but like, goddamn, if anyone has like a quick, also the masks, these masks are making me break out. Like, I know this is, I'm a little late on this, but like I just really was homebody, like full effect. And lately, because of Austin being the way Austin is, I've just been taking Ubers everywhere. And I've been forced to wear these masks. I've been going to these appointments and stuff. And I've been wearing masks more often than I usually do or ever have. And I'm really breaking out because of that. So I don't know what the remedy is for that. Whatever the universe wants to tell you, you got a lot going on with health, family, and work. Okay. So what does the universe want to tell the lovely red rubies? Ooh, we have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Swords. We have the 2 of Swords in reverse. We have this Head of Pentacles. I mean, I'm hearing that you're killing it with the fitness, so I don't know if you've been going to the gym a lot or you've been really working on eating healthy, but you're fucking killing it, girl. Maybe you're even like doing all of that plus manifesting plus subliminals, and like it shows. I just see you've been working hard, whether it's some sort of fitness, nutrition, and grind, like you have some sort of goals, or it's also work, but there's just a lot of work that you've been putting in. She's like, gym, never. She's like, I'm on that subliminal kick. That's how I'm shaping my body. We have the Queen of Cups. I haven't been to a real gym in years. Like, I'm going to the gym every day, obviously, but no one is there. It's like my apartment gym. I can't even imagine being like a real atmosphere gym. Like, I don't know if I would even know what to do with myself. People? What is that? Ugh. Okay. So, I feel like you're working really hard. I feel like you're also equally as fucking stressed out. Like, there's something that is really stressing you out in sort of the background of your life. Maybe you're juggling a lot of different opportunities all at once, and it feels like you're on a tightrope with a bunch of things in your hands, and you feel like you could crash, or maybe you're burning the candle at both ends because you are working so hard. But I feel like... Okay. Why are you so fucking destructive, you crazy doll? Stop it, my cutie. You're lucky you're so fucking handsome. Jesus. Can you imagine if Jackson was like a border collie or like a chihuahua acting like this? Oh no, we're taking you back. But he's handsome as fuck, so it's like every time he does something wrong, I'm just like, you're lucky you're so cute. Okay, so, I don't know why I call out border collies. I don't even know what that dog is. I just heard that. So no offense to anyone who has a chihuahua or a border collie. Anyway, moving on, sorry. I feel like you're working really hard, and I feel like you might be burning the candle at both ends, or maybe I'm seeing sleep deprivation. Maybe you're not getting enough sleep, and a lot of like your brain nutrients and your mood is reflected in the amount of sleep you get. So I feel like you're just putting everything before you, whether that's your work, whether that's your friends, your family, whatever it is, you're just like putting a lot of energy into a lot of different things simultaneously. And you might crash and burn if you're not careful, but if you have a healthy balance, if you kind of keep the stress at bay, and if you do get a little more sleep, Monae, I do feel like this is all going to pay off. Like, you're right for thinking that if you work hard and grind hard and stay in your lane, that it will pay off to this Ten of Pentacles, because that is exactly what I see for you. That's exactly what I think is coming for you. So that's really important. With the Queen of Wands, like, you're always represented as the Queen of Wands, which I love, and it's because, you know, that beautiful energy you have, that confidence, that drive, like, keep it going. Like, it's good to burn the candle. Like, you are a flame, and people are attracted to that, and you have a lot of passionate energy, but just, you know, put yourself first. Like, incorporate a little more self-care into your routine, because you are the Queen of Cups as well, so it's like, you do have a lot to give and a lot to offer the world, whether it's, oh my God, sorry. Whether it's work or tangible things, or whether it's just like you're constantly giving to your family, but you can't give to them the way you want to unless you fill your cup up. I mean, we got hydrate, which fell in that little debacle there, so maybe that's a sign. And that might be a sign as to what I'm saying, like, fill your cup up before you fill anyone else's, like, because that is gonna be the thing that is most helpful to you. With the Four of Wands, I feel like you're on your destined path, and your destined path is to be abundant. Like, you need to affirm that more into your life. Also, side note, like, my affirmations are coming soon. I'm working on it. It's going to be really, really cool. I need to repair my voice a little bit so I'm not like, I'm abundant and talking all crazy. I want it to be like ASMR vibes. I'm going to use a microphone and everything. But anyway, not the point. Point is, affirm this into your reality, because I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles energy, sometimes you're always looking at your abundance as like a week away or a step away, and you need to look at it as something you are right now in this moment. It's nothing you have to work for or grind for. You just are abundant. And if you feel like you're not, maybe write things down on paper. Maybe you have like a really logical mind, and you're like, but yeah, bills, like, like, obviously on paper I'm not abundant. Well, then plan out like abundance, like, plan out what you need to pay for, plan out what you need to make in order to cover those things and have extra for yourself. Like, maybe you can also do like a fantasy one. I always tell people, do one and then do two. Do one, which is your reality. What are your bills cost? What is this? What is that? Write it down on paper, see what you have to make each month. And then do number two and be just crazy with it. Like, what would you want to make each month? And like, what do you want to manifest? And we have massage. Bitch, get a massage. You deserve it. You, of all people, like, deserve to treat yourself to a nice little massage. I love that. There's some good ones on Groupon too. So you can just go on Groupon and get yourself like a nice hour Swedish massage, treat yourself, love yourself, all that great stuff, because you have a lot of love to give, and you've been through a lot, and you deserve it. Like, you just need to give yourself more love and affirmations, and just keep telling yourself, like, I deserve this, I deserve this, I deserve it. Like, I'm fucking awesome, so I deserve it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, oh, thanks, sweet pie. I didn't ask for it, but thanks. Thank you, my cute babes. Okay, so, okay, leave me alone. Let's do channel messages oracle. Go see your girl. We have baby daddy. So someone really is loving up on you, really wants to get you prego. We have you could hurt me though. I'm broke. So maybe you're feeling this way. Maybe the universe is affirming what you are sort of like creating. But someone really values you. Someone feels like you could really hurt them. They're like feeling like, you know, they want to put a baby in you. And they wish that they were in bed with you right now, and that they could kiss you. So I don't know if there's like a tiny separation, or if there's like a little distance right now, but someone is really missing you. And your lips, dots. and you guys really do have a very spiritual connection, and they want it all with you. So like I said, it's not above them to like talk about kids and all that stuff because they want it all with you. They think you're incredible and they think you would make a really good mom. Gorgeous. Okay, I love you so much. Thank you so much, Red Rubies. I really hope that resonated. I'm going to be moving on to the next person, which is M. Okay, so M. Oh my gosh, a year. Yeah, they really wish they could kiss you and touch you and all that stuff. Okay. So you got a regular. Okay, so I think I have it in your in my DMs. Okay, hold on. I think I'm going crazy because I can't find it. Oh, I found it. Okay. So, and then awkward letter. What's your first name so that I see if you're on the list or not? And then what did you pay with so I can confirm? Okay, so Kenzie, you've liked a guy for over a year. He's relocating to another location he works while he had next door to your job. You were sure he liked you, but he's just childish, and now he's leaving that location, so it hurts me, but you're gonna miss him. You wanna know what he would say to you if he was to be candid with you and how he truly feels and what he tells his employees. Okay. So basically, okay, just clarity on the whole situation. Okay. Okay, so Taylor, we are on number 7. Taylor, you're gonna be number 10. All right, sorry about that, love. Okay, so he's a manager. All the employees are like bros. They think he's jealous of one of them. Okay, so there's a lot of tea, and you just want to know basically like what's going on, what's the clarity. This person is moving to a new location. Jack, stop it. We have the 6 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords in reverse. the Six of Wands in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. The Hanged Man in reverse. And the Two of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so what is the tea? I mean, I do feel like this person is focused on themselves, if I'm being super honest. I feel like they really only care about money or their own sort of personal success. So they're really happy that they're transferring because maybe they're getting a raise or some sort of promotion. And that is really what they're focused on. I feel like they haven't been talking about you the way that maybe you think they have been with the Nine of Swords in reverse. This person doesn't really think about the situation that often, and they think that you're just like a hard worker. Like, if they had an opinion, I think they would be super open to having drinks with you. Like, but to be very honest, like, they haven't put much thought into the situation. Like, this is not as, like, there's not as much background talk and whatever is going on as you think there is. Like, that's kind of an illusion. It's not really the truth. This person is, like, doesn't think much about you, but it's not a bad thing, because the times that they have, they're like, she's cute, like, I would go on a date with her. Like, they'd be super open having drinks. And I feel like that's about the extent. Like, that's as much thought as they put into this whole thing. I feel like, they're, like I said, they're really focused on themselves. They're really focused on their own sort of, like, wealth and health. I don't think this person is emotionally available, though. I don't know what happened in their past, but maybe they got rejected by someone, or they're afraid of rejection. I'm not saying that he's your manager. I'm just saying that, like, he doesn't know about you the way that you might think he does in, like, your description. But he has seen you around because he's next door, and he thinks you're cute. Like, he would go on a date with you and stuff. But I think this person has some, like, wounds or, like, pain from something regarding their love life. And I feel like this person is afraid of rejection, or they got rejected by somebody, and they're just, like, undecided about love. They're the type of person that's like, I don't know if I want to be single. I don't know if I want to be in a relationship. I don't really know what I want. But in the meantime, I'm just going to work on my money and, like, my sort of position. And I feel like with the Ace of Cups in reverse, like, this person doesn't have, like, love to give, but it stems from some sort of emotional wound. Like, they have, like, some sort of unavailability, but it doesn't mean that they wouldn't be open to, like, going on a date or having a drink or whatever it is. Spirit is saying this is worth waiting for. Yeah, we have finances and career. Like I said, I feel like, okay, free yourself. What's worth waiting for then? Okay. So I feel like this person is definitely traveling somewhere else. Like, they're obviously going the distance, but you could try to hit them up or get their number or introduce yourself somehow. And you guys could definitely go on a date and something could progress from this. Like, it could be that that's what's worth waiting for, or it could also be that there's new love coming in for you, and that is better for you than this, and it's going to be more available to you than this, and it is worth waiting for. And I feel like, you know, you're going to be getting to know someone soon, whether it's this person or a completely different person that's sort of materializing. And you're going to be, like, very thrilled with, like, the result, because there's going to be a lot of romantic feelings. Yeah, manifesting miracles. This could be something that you're manifesting, whether it's conscious or subconscious. Okay, we have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. I don't think it's like give each other space at the moment, because obviously, like, there's enough space between you two, but I think it's more so just, like, let go of your expectation of the situation, because, like, there's better things coming for you if it's this person or if it's somebody else. And we have the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Gorgeous. So it looks like Spirit is making it super clear that Someone is going to like be coming through for you. Yeah, so maybe he's gonna give you his number or leave you with his number or something at the end. Like sometimes it takes like someone leaving or transferring or moving for them to really admit their feelings or their attraction towards you. And I feel like, you know, you never know what can happen. That's what Spirit is saying. Maybe you're manifesting this situation, maybe you're manifesting something else, but you just never know. Like, but be open to all possibilities. And like, I think that's where all the magic is. This was beautiful, so thank you so much, love. Thank you for being patient. I really appreciate you. I really hope that resonated and answered your question. I'm going to be moving on to the next person, which is Kaila. And then after Kaila is Camille, after Camille is Taylor. Okay. Okay, Kaila, I don't know if you want your reading still. If you do, let me know what your question is. If you don't, then I will handle that after this live, but let me know. You got an 18 plus. I don't know if it's on Instagram. Let me double check. Okay, awesome. So, is anyone new coming your way? A soulmate? Will you be in relationship with them soon? You're so welcome. Thank you. I appreciate your patience, love. Okay, so is anyone coming into your life soon? Maybe a soulmate? Will you be in a relationship with them? Holy moly, so much energy. Let's get one card at a time, Spirit. Ooh, okay. Oh, we have the King of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. Whoa. We have Justice. Whoa. Holy shit. We have the High Priestess. Five of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. We have the Sun. The Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, I feel like, I mean, I don't know. We have the Five of Swords in reverse, so maybe this person could be an ex, or it could be someone that you know. I mean, that's not the news anyone wants to hear necessarily. I think it could be more than that, because we do have Justice and the High Priestess. They could have Gemini, Libra, or Cancer. Cancer? Why the fuck did I say that? Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in their chart. Maybe that resonates. Something about Cancer was like pulling up in my mind. Let me pull some clarifiers really quick. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we have reconciliation. Release your ex. Past life relationship. Oh moly. Holy moly. Ah! All right, so an energetic coming before you truly manifest your new relationship. I feel like an ex or a past lover or person could be coming back into your life, but Spirit is saying release them. They are codependent and toxic, and there's a lot of red flags. But if you pass this test, because I do feel like it doesn't mean that they're necessarily an air sign. The King of Swords could just represent that they're good. They're good with their words. They're swift. They're foxy. They're sly. Like, they will convince you that they're cool, that things are cool. But Spirit is saying it's a test. It's a test. It's a test. It's a test. Why is Spirit testing you? Because if you put your foot down, I love you, Neji. If you put your foot down, like, I promise you that, like, justice will prevail. Like, there will be more harmony in your love life. With the Two of Cups and the Knight of Wands, I feel like there's a little bit of drama coming for you, but if you put your foot down and you harness this really good energy that you're in, you're going to like almost like repel it the other way, and you're going to manifest better. I do see some love opportunities coming into your life. I can't quite see if they're a soulmate just yet because it seems very new and far off, and it seems like if any soulmate is coming through their energy, it's an ex or it's a past lover or it's someone that like you don't want to be with anymore. And I feel like it's an energetic and cosmic test. I feel like you have a lot of good things coming into your love life, and you kind of intuitively know that there's some good shit coming for you. I always tell people they already know the answer to their question, which is why they phrased the question they did. So you kind of know that you're almost gonna like manifest a soulmate and be in a relationship, like you can feel it, but you don't really know. Like you can't put a pin on it, so you came to get some clarification here. And the reason that you're getting it is because, one, you're an intuitive and a mystic and an empath yourself, so you can already pick up on things before they're received in your life, like you're manifesting this. You also have really beautiful lips, by the way. I just thought I'd say that. You're really sexy and beautiful, so like what is not to love, right? Like what is not to be attracted to? There's plenty of people that like want you and stuff, but it's about holding your own power, your own happiness, and creating your own justice. Like, you decide what you deserve and what is fair for you and all of that stuff. We have the Knight of Wands, so I do feel like there's gonna be a lot of people coming your way that like, you know, wanna like date you and take you out on dates with the Two of Cups. Like you're gonna have a lot of options and a lot of offers, and you'll get to really pick through which ones you want, and I think that's gonna be a really great thing for you, honestly. Like it's gonna distract you and it's gonna make you feel like more sexy, more feminine, and I feel like once you're in that energy of feeling really good and kind of letting your guard down, that's when you start manifesting even further. Okay, we have sexual unions, and there's something very sexual and magnetic about you, and at this time especially, and Spirit is asking you and urging you to like be playful and have that element of playfulness, and like laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun. Like Two of Cups, Knight of Wands, like let your hair down, like have some fun, go out, go on dates, like do whatever you want, do what makes you feel good, and like that is what will come for you, and you'll just keep attracting more. And like relationships are only like a blink away as far as this. So I feel like right now the only sort of relationship I can see is a past one, and they're definitely a soulmate or a karmic of some sort. And there could be a soulmate in the future. We'll have to check back in with your energy at a different time. But I think for right now, you're just going to have a lot of opportunities where you're going to feel really good and have a lot of fun. Like Hot Girl Summer 2021, here we are. So I love that for you. All right, Kaila, I love that. I love you. I appreciate you and all your patience. I really hope that resonated. Look at the sun. I mean, look at her go with that crown. Okay. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Camille. Okay. Okay, so Camille got a mediumship package. Camille, let me know if you are here. I could just channel, but I don't know if I want to do that. Let me check my DMs really quick. Ooh, yes, you're here. Okay, awesome. So Okay, so you asked me 4 questions. This is good for 1 question, but you got mediumship, so I'm basically going to channel. And basically, I'm gonna use your 4th question, which is what messages can you share from your guides? So what messages can I share with you from your guides? Let's channel your guides, and hopefully they answer the other questions in this channeling that you asked. But definitely check back in on the different live if you want to ask more questions. Sometimes people ask 2 or 3 different questions in one live, which is totally fine. But for this one, we're going to do a mediumship package from your guides. So what would your guides have to say to you? What messages do they have to say to you? I know that you're really worried about when you will achieve joy and happiness in your life. And I know that you work your ass off to get to that joy and happiness. So where the fuck is it, right? I understand that this idea is causing you a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. But what I need you to do is to calm that pretty head of yours down, because the answer lies within the action. It has nothing to do with ideology. It has more to do with the fact that if you just work and you have an input, you'll get an output. You're on the right path. If you ever question that, know that you're on the right path. On that path, there will be several different paths, but that doesn't mean you're still not on the right path. You know what I'm saying? To get to McDonald's, you might have to take a right and a left and a right and a left, but it doesn't mean that because you're taking a right and a left and a right and a left that you're not on that path to McDonald's. And it's the same thing with your life. There will be certain times where things are put up into question, but it's actually a good thing that you question it. The problem that we have is that you don't just question it, you sit in it, you keep it, you hold that energy close to your chest, and it affects you. It affects your livelihood, it affects your health, it affects your mind, your body, your soul, and that is what we need you to release. That is where we need you to trust us. As far as the people that don't treat you right, as far as the people that don't treat you well, send them love and light and be on your way. No need to sit there and talk about how they don't love and like you. No need to even spend another minute thinking about it. Take it as a testament to how triggering you are, how amazing you are, how much you are on the right path that people are judging you the way that they are. Because only people who are not solid about what direction they're going in life are the people in which judge you. Because you know what they don't know, and that triggers them. So take it as a compliment, release it, let it be, and move on. I need you to understand that abundance isn't down the line. Abundance isn't on this path in the future. That joy and happiness and all the things you strive for aren't goals. That is a choice. That is now. If you choose to be joyful, if you choose to be happy, if you choose to be abundant, you can have that shit right now. And it would save you a lot of stress, and you could get a lot more sleep if you chose to believe that it was now and not some distant, faraway thing. As far as people within your actual job being ridiculous, take this also as a test from Spirit that we are asking you to be in a more collaborative effort. Maybe you're smarter, maybe you know better, maybe they don't deserve to be in the same position as you, but we need to see how well you work with other people before we can put you in a boss type position. Because you are meant to be a boss. You are meant to be happy. You are meant to find joy. There is a bunch of balance and harmony coming for you in your life, and it's going to bring about a lot of happiness, a lot of passion, a lot of prosperity, and you're going to grow old reflecting on the things that you did in this life of yours, and you're going to feel very proud. Very proud that you chose to stick with it and stay on this path. Very proud that you chose to stand up for yourself. Very proud that you chose to commit to yourself. But you can't achieve that feeling of being proud if every step of the way you have a problem with someone or something. Where's the joy in that? Where's the choice to be joyful in that? Yes, shit sucks sometimes. People suck sometimes. Let them suck. Let shit suck. And choose to be joyful now. Choose to be happy now. Choose to be abundant now. That's the cooperation that we're asking from you. And also that idea you had to start that project, please do it. Please understand that we got your back. We know that you're overwhelmed. We know that you're juggling things, but the only reason you feel this overwhelmed is because you're spending a lot of your mental time on things that are unnecessary. If you cut all of that in half, fuck it. If you cut 75% of the thoughts that go through your mind in one day, you would have 75% more time to think about other things that are more important in this life of yours than those things. So choose to spread your energy wisely, and please connect with us more because we would love to guide you. We're always here for you. You can always reach out to us. We are not far away. And we really, really want to help guide you in the right direction because we believe in you. We love you. And we know that you're going to do really great things and be really happy and give a lot of that good joy and energy to everyone else and rise up to the plate. But unfortunately, right now, you don't know that. So we need to make this switch so that you can understand that yourself. Whew. All right, love. So, so that was your channeled messages from your guides. They have a very strong presence and they have almost more voice than I do because that just wrecked my throat. But very interesting, very wise energy. I definitely think that you're connected to some sort of starseed, Palladian type thing, which is really, really cool because they definitely had a wisdom that wasn't from here. So I hope you enjoyed that, Camille. Thank you so much for joining live. I love you and appreciate you. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is the last but certainly not least, Taylor. So I got your PayPal. Let me know what your question is, Taylor. And then to confirm the list for tomorrow, on Tuesday, I'm sorry, 5-5, number 1 is, oh, okay. Number 1 is Tamara, and number 2 is Sheehan. And that's it. All right, so Taylor, let me know what your question is. Oh, actually, I got your DM, sorry. So you got a regular deck pool, and you want to know what you need to do in your life to get out of this rut you're in, like what direction should you take. Okay, let's look into it. Let me take a sip of water. Oh. Whew, holy shit. Ooh, to start we have the Empress. Wow, we have the High Priestess. We We have the Magician as Shanice. Oh, it's like such a powerful channeling. I can't get over it. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords. Well, holy shit, I can't tell that you're in a rut, because, like, what? And we have the Moon in reverse, 7 of Wands. Okay. So I can sort of see the stress, like I sort of get it. Okay. So Spirit is saying that, it's 11:11. So okay, so I feel like Spirit is saying you need to be more confident in yourself, because what is there not to be confident? You're really beautiful and you're at a very fertile place in your life, and it doesn't necessarily mean that like you're fertile, like you're gonna have babies. It could just mean that you have a lot of creative energy kind of drawing inside of you, and it's just a means of channeling it really in the right direction. If you have any questions that you specifically like want answered on like a more regular basis, Spirit is saying that you would really do well with tarot and like divination. Like you really do have the ability to read your own cards. I would start off with an oracle deck. You can also do tarot if you want as well, but just like a little deck pool, maybe 2 cards or whatever it is, to kind of just clarify, or like, you know, just figure out like the situation at hand, like what you need to figure out and stuff. With a Magician, I feel like also there's like 3 things that are really being highlighted. The first is a little more confidence in yourself, a little more trust and faith in the universe. The second is that you have the ability to connect and channel. And so meditation or divination or something where you can really be with your spirit guides one-on-one is going to be really important for you. And then number 3, I feel like manifesting as well. Like you have the ability to like really touch things and turn them into gold. Like you have a manifestation ability. And it's really important that you put that in practice, because you're much more powerful than you let off. Like way more powerful than you let off. With the 9 of Pentacles, Spirit wants you to just really focus on your self-care. I think it's really important that you like focus on your self-care, because that is going to be the remedy to a lot of like the uneasiness that you're feeling. They want you to focus on your self-care and lay back and relax, whereas like my advice usually would be like, go do this and go do that, because they kind of want you to chill out and then focus in on your magic, your intuition. That's where they want you to place the focus. They don't want you to go apply to a bunch of jobs and try this and try that and try that. They seriously want you to ground yourself and go within. That's the energy. They want you to slow down, if even. And once you slow down and really connect and meditate and use divination or whatever it is that like resonates with you, that's when these opportunities come through. That's when this feeling of being overwhelmed starts to subside, and that's when you start getting a little more clarity about your life and like where you're headed and stuff. We have denial. Pride. Courage. Okay. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with this insight of awareness. And I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And courage, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So there's a little bit of fear that is sort of what you are acting upon, and Spirit is saying to let go of some of those fears. Maybe you did have some bad experiences with spirits and things that directly happened to you, but now you're letting that pervade the full field, and that is not what this is. This is not a full field thing. Like there is dark and light to everything. There is yin and yang to everything. Tarot, religion, the world, society, the internet, social media, there is dark and light to absolutely everything. If you choose to only focus on the dark, then you will not see the light, and you're starting to focus only on the dark, and you're not allowing divination and tarot and your intuitive nature to take over and guide you. And that's why you're at this crossroads, because you're acting with fear and you're thinking with fear, and you're not allowing yourself to really honestly see through a different lens, which is your third eye. Like I said, it doesn't have to be tarot. It can be meditation, and you cannot say anything about meditation bringing in, you can't say anything about meditation bringing in spirits, because it's not. It's more about quieting your mind so that you can really connect and receive that guidance, because, you know, your higher self wants you to succeed, wants you to move forward. It's time to take action. It's time to start, you know, it's interesting because like my message is take action, but it's also like be a little more still. But it's saying, you know, once you kind of assess and stay still and like really connect, that's when you can start to really take action on your goals. But Spirit is saying there's no reason why you should be at a crossroads right now, because you are the Empress, you are the High Priestess, you are the Magician. You're an abundant, beautiful, gorgeous person, and you're going to receive everything and more that you desire. And I feel like, you know, you just need to affirm that into your reality and not think or act from a place of fear. All right, love. I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining me here. Thank you so much for joining my live. Okay, you guys, so that concludes my live for tonight. I am pre-booking for Tuesday, 5/5. If you guys want to pre-book, you can also, like, you don't have to do that today. You can if you want, or you can just join my Instagram and do it that way. That's how a lot of people do it. And I will get that pre-booking list set for Tuesday, but it's going to be Cinco de Mayo. We're going to play a drinking game. I'm not going to drink personally, but we are going to do a little spiritual drinking game. So if you guys want to like get your party on and do some tarot on Tuesday, I think it's going to be a really fun night. So if that's something you guys are interested in, definitely join on Tuesday. It's going to be the same time as always, like right now, 9 p.m. CST, Texas time. Okay, I'm going to shut up. But yeah, I have a little cute activity planned for Tuesday, so if you guys want to join that live, you can. And in the meantime, though, I hope everyone is staying sane and staying safe and, you know, being original and being authentic, being real, loving people, sharing love, sharing light, all that great stuff, because I think that is really ultimately where the ascension process begins and where it ends and all that good stuff. And I'm just sort of talking out my ass. Okay. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here. I appreciate you. And I will see you guys all at your next reading. You know.